Alright, it looks like a Duster, Plymouth Duster, 2-door. This yard's full of cars. Here's a front view. Let's see if I can get through the briars. Take a look on the inside. It's an automatic. Bench seats. Best I can do. Yeah, we're looking under the hood of a 60 Chevy, 2-door post, 6-cylinder. Pretty rough condition. This one has 3 on the tree. And sitting next to it is a pretty ragged out Camino. But it's in awful bad shape. Okay, this is a rare bird. Buried in this mess is a javelin. Let's see if I can get a close look at this one. These things are hard to find. Got bucket seats, automatic stirrup shifter, and the dashboard's relatively intact. It's an SST. Back glass is missing, it's got some rust. But it looks like it's mostly there. Bushwhack through the weeds here in the briars, see if I can get a look at the front end. A 1960 Chevy 2-door hardtop. Just can't get close to it. 55 Ford. It's a 2-door post. And then an old Chevy 50, I don't know, maybe 52. 2-door post sitting next to it. Alright, here's 2 rows of cars down through here. See a 53 Ford, a 50s Oldsmobile, Mercury Comet, and other odds and ends. I think that's a Maverick over here and possibly a Vega right down there. Let's see if we can wade through the briars. Can't tell much about it, but here's 2 Fairlanes, 66, 67. This one over here is a 2-door hardtop. Buried in here is an old Buick. See the portholes. And this is pretty cool. Looks like an old straight 8 engine. The Buick and Pontiac both had a straight 8. Long straight 8. Looks like another Javelin here. Okay, the yellow Javelin has bucket seats. And again, Let's see if I can get close in here. It's a stick shift, and it's all complete. Even the transmission's in it. I've seen worse. Some that's a lot worse condition than this, and it's a V8. V8 Javelin. Alright, there's a 64 Ford Fastback. And sitting right next to it is another 64 Ford Fastback. Just too many briars in there. I can't get in there and get a better video. There's the Charger. Front fenders and hoods are gone, but the rest of it looks like it's there. Todd's Charger. Alright, we on another row. 59, 60 Buick, 57 Chevy, 66, 67 Tempest GTO. That Oldsmobile right there has a V8 in it. Early 50s V8. And they just keep coming. There's another 64 Fastback. A little Falcon Fastback right here. And looks like a Mustang, 6970 Mustang. There's the second 64 Tempest I've seen on this row. It's a new row. That one's pretty rough. The other one's pretty nice. At least for this junkyard. And then we got a 61 bubble top Chevy. Looks like it was rear-ended. Could be something salvageable here though. And I see another Chevy right next to it. It's about a 60, 62. Alright, the briars are about to get me. I'm going to call it a day. There's just rows and rows and rows, but it's just growing up so bad I can't get anything. I can't get in there. We're walking out. Here's a 59 Buick. 59 Buick, and it's a two-door. Don't see too many 59 two-doors. Looks like it's pretty much all there. Let's take a look on the front side. Yeah, buried in there is an old nail head engine. Buick nail head. This one's pretty rough. Yeah. This will be the last of this one right here. We're going to check out another junkyard. The briars don't get to hear the mosquitoes. I mean, the red ants will. Alright, let's go check the next place. Okay, I lied. I was looking down that one row and I spied what I thought was a 64 Plymouth, and sure enough, it is. 64 Plymouth. Two-door. Richard Petty style. Still has an engine in it, probably a 318. And it's all here. This one's actually one of the in better shape than some of them. A lot of the cars. Worth looking at. And last but not least, here's one from my buddy Frank. Buick, full size. Wildcat 445. Big nailhead engine. And it's a 4-barrel buried up in there, 4-barrel engine. Carburetor's gone, but it's a nailhead. Buick Wildcat 445. Here's one for you Mopar guys. And it's not grown up too bad. Let me see if I can get a good close look at this one. Automatic. Bent seat. Dodge. What, 68-ish? 69 maybe? Actually, this one's would make a good project car. It's all there. Go get it, Mopar guys. 65 Impala Super Sport. Automatic. Bucket seats like the Super Sports had. No engine, power glide transmission. And here's another 64 Fastback. Ford. It looks pretty rough. And this one had a 390. Don't know if it's still there or not. But it's a 390 car. Automatic also. We met a guy named Jason who sent us to the Green Gate. We're walking behind the Green Gate now. He says he has all kind of classic cars, including a Formula S Barracuda. So let's go check out and see what he has. Here's the Green Gate. And the cars are back here. Well, we just walked in. Here's a MGB GT. Right off the bat, see a couple of big Buicks here. Probably have a nail head engine in some of those Buicks. And I'm seeing a Barracuda right down the field, so let's head down that way. Okay, the Barracuda's got a tree running through the front bumper here, but it says that it's a Formula S. It's about a 64, 65. Still has an engine in it, which I suspect is the 273. And it was a 4-barrel. Back glass looks intact. The top's caved in. But Jacob said he had another Barracuda. You could take the top and the bumper off and take two and make one. Let's look on the inside. It has bucket seats. Hang on there. And I see the pedals down there. It's the stick shift. This is 4-speed. Yep, 4-speed. Actually, there's the shifter right here. The old 4-speed shifter. Still in place. Formula S Barracuda. Somebody wants a Formula S. May want to take a look at this one. Deck lid's gone. Pretty rusty back here. Alright, the Barracuda's in the weeds here. Front fenders has some damage on it. Some rot in that passenger door down at the bottom. Now this is going to be hard to see for all the weeds. And the quarter panel looks pretty good shape. So I guess if you want one bad enough, it's a builder. Here's a basket case Mustang. 65, probably, maybe a 66. Probably a 65. I got an old 289, it looks like. Pulled out and just thrown in the engine bay. Bucket seats. And not much else. Rear seat. It's a 66. one more basket case Mustang. About a 65. Not much here. Dashboard's gone. I see the old shifter down there for the automatic transmission. A couple of bucket seats. A back seat. And it says it's a 66. And the engine and transmission is gone. However, right to the right of it is another Barracuda. Let's check it out. Okay, here's the other Barracuda that Jacob mentioned. This one has a good top. Back glass is gone. Take two and build one. Actually, the doors and door bottoms and fenders look pretty good. I don't see a lot of rust. The interior's gutted pretty much. This one had a slant 6. Probably a 225 slant 6 engine. And the grill and bumper looks pretty rough. But like I say, take two, build one. Alright, that's about all we're going to look at today in this junkyard. We're running out of time. I want to thank Jacob for letting us come in here and check out the classic cars. There's some old 50s Chevys back there, a bunch of Beetles, other odds and ends, a lot of trucks and things. Also, Jacob has a really nice 64 El Camino 350 engine with a 350 turbo hydromatic in it. I'm going to put a link in this video to Jacob if you're interested in the 64 El Camino. Give him a call. And appreciate it, Jacob. We appreciate the tour of your junkyard. Thanks a lot.